Hey yo, welcome to the channel, man. Today I'm about to give you some tips and tricks on how to rank them in gold, and basically just a little commentary. I'm saying got some gameplay in the background for you, and yeah, man, that's all it is to it, bro. Sit back, relax. I got a few tips that you won't want to hear, man. Stay tuned with that sub button. Let's get to it. So we'll start from the start all the way to the finish when it comes to loading into a game, prior to the game, and the end of the game. I said that in the wrong order, but whatever. But first things first, bro. Make sure you warm up. It's the new fire range, bro. It's pretty lit, man. I suggest giving them the max shield and then putting them on the fastest speed. Let them shoot back on like medium, I think is the skill level for shooting. I don't really know, but you know what I'm saying. Just go around so you feel warmed up. And when I say warmed up, I mean like your shot percentage. Like you shot over 1,500 shots and you got like a 35% accuracy. Like that's pretty good for that many rounds, right? So all right, next you're at the point where you're picking your legend, and I always tell people just pick what you're comfortable with, but if you have enough practice with multiple legends, depending on what your team picked, like say you pick second or last and your team pick like they pick like a control legend and then somebody picks a skirmisher, I suggest picking like a support legend, right? So you have that well balance and you're not like setting yourself up for failure compared to the other teams that have like preset teams and preset like legend combos, because you never know, having that support legend could get you res back in the game, or having that control legend to know where the next ring is, or whatever the case may be, man. That's why I like running Bangalore, Loba, or Caustic, because I have a well balance of everything, so I always can run something that will benefit my team, man. So that's kind of the next tip. And the next, where should you land, bro? And listen, in this day and age, in this rank system, you don't need to land hot. Even if you're super good at the game, like just taking that risk could ultimately set yourself up for failure, right? So I suggest landing on the opposite side of where the you start at, like on the drop trail, where you first begin on the side of the map. Land the opposite side, and as far away from the actual line itself, like the trail. Just land with one team or less, bro. That's all I'm saying. Land with one team or less. If you have to contest for a POI with multiple teams, it's not worth it, bro. Just run around and loot a different way. But one team or less, and opposite side of the where you initially start on the drop trail. Once you land it, grab whatever guns you can, be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, is what it is, but just take things slow, bro. It's gold lobbies, so you have a mix of really good players, really bad players, people in between. So if you get into a fight, don't push and don't make dumb decisions, right? Stay with your team at all times, because I'm telling you, if you stay with your team, more than likely the other team will make a mistake where they'll push by themselves, or they'll just make a dumb play, bro. It's gold. People make mistakes, either they're too confident, or they don't really read the map right, or they don't read the scenario right, and they make a bad play. So if you're with your teammates at all time, even if they're not as good, or you're not as good, or the loot ain't as good, you know what I'm saying, 8 times, 7 times out of 10, you can make a play by just having more guns on one person, if you get what I'm saying, man. So play with your team and play not passive, just play the game. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, you probably, you know what I'm saying, you need to keep watching for more tips. And my next tip is specifically for this season and this system, right? If you landed with one team or less and you got that team wiped out, good to go. You got 3 kills towards your bonus points or whatever. But I don't suggest leaving that POI and looking for more teams to fight, because the whole top 10 situation, I don't suggest ratting, right, unless you absolutely need to and you're that frustrated with points. But I suggest just rotate on the outside of the zone, and then once you get top 10, that's when I would look for third-party picks, right? I would never jump into a fight or never be too aggressive in a fight, because that's going to open you up to be the person that's getting third party, right? So play the outside of the zone, and then once you get top 10 and you feel like you need to get some more kills or whatever, because I personally like getting more kills, because trust me, y'all find out how fast I got through plat and you see them highlights, your boy went crazy, man. Double-digit kills, no cap. But yeah, man, just look for third-party picks after top 10 and just rotate on the outside of the zone, because it's a bigger chance of you catching one team by themselves or catching 2 teams fighting by themselves, instead of getting to the scenario where 3, 4, 5 teams are showing up on your back, right? So that's what we're trying to avoid. No third party. We do the third party. Last but not least, it's basically in game, right? So when should you take a fight? When should you not take a fight? If you're top 5, you know what I mean, you can chill till top 3, bro. That's an extra 50 points by just chilling. I say in game, play your zone. As long as you're in zone, you got some cover. Your back's against the zone, right? You're not in the middle where people are all around you. Make sure your back is against the zone. You got cover in front of you, and wait till top 3, bro. Wait till top 4, whatever you can. Just wait it out, and then when the last couple teams are fighting, that's when you push in, try to get a knock. So it's always gonna be like a 3-on-2 or a 3-on-1 or 2-on-1, whatever the case. You want more guns than the other team, right? In every scenario, that's the goal, man, to outnumber the other teams. That's why I say sit back, relax, wait it out. Because if you don't, the other teams are going to take advantage of you and push in when you're fighting the last team or whatever the case may be. So that's it, bro. Go out there, have fun, get your points, man. Get out of gold, get the plat. Because here soon, I'm going to drop my platinum highlights. And then the next video after that, I'm going to drop how to get through plat, man. Because I played differently than I played in gold, man. I was pretty aggressive when it came to plat. So hey, stay tuned, man. Hit that like button, that sub button. We're almost to 1K, bro. Trust me, I appreciate it, bro. It's a dream come true. Anyways, with that being said, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.